Greetings, fellow Aries. Hey, welcome to your March reading with me. Happy birthday for those of you who have a birthday in March, and of course for the rest of you, you will be having your birthdays in April. So March is quite a busy astrological time planet-wise, but the whole year is, and I think you can see by the way the year has started at the beginning in 2020 that it is a year of frenetic activity and unbalance in many ways. So I think the call for all of you is to find balance and to find inner balance within yourselves, especially in this time of, worry and a little bit of anxiety and uncertainty around us at the country level, political, collective, and even within your own life. So for the reading, we are going to be utilizing these 3 decks of cards we see in front of us. The first is a full tarot deck by Doreen, and it is the Fairy Tarot cards. So before we start, I did do some intuitive work for you guys, and the word that came to mind was mountains. And I went, are some of you making a mountain out of a molehill? Literally, metaphorically, or are some of you facing a mountain to climb? Now why? What needs to change or be dropped off? And then I've highlighted or who needs to be dropped off. Now these people could be affecting you mentally, emotionally, psychically, spiritually. They could be groups of people that you are associating with or have associated with, or individuals as well, that are either making you feel as though there's a mountain out there that's blocking you, or you're facing a mountain, you don't know how to clear it or climb it or be free of its shadow. So the other thing is, some of you may be spending time with mountains, literally physical mountains, which will activate you. Now that means spending time outdoors, it means being very grounded, it means being in the presence of a large mountain or mountainous areas that are going to seemingly give you energy or activate something within you. So for that to happen, some of you may be meditating on this, or you may go to these places where these mountains might be, where you meditate or spend time attending seminars or going to learn something, or attending group events, and these opportunities may calm you or help to heal something in you that you have been wanting to change for some time. So with that information, let's dig into what the cards are going to say for Aries for March, the beginning of their birthday season. And with that in mind also, I find that the birthday seasons are very important. And yes, it's a great time to get together with friends and maybe have a party and socialize, but more importantly, it's time to connect with yourself and to see what you want, your higher self wants for the next year coming up, what you would like to learn, what you would like to resolve, what you would like to heal. Those are the things that we really need to be focusing on at the time of our birth, because numerologically we chose to come in at this time for a very, very unique and special reason. Let's see what's here for Aries. The Ace of Autumn, and the Autumn are the Pentacles, and the Ace is a great card to start with. The Pentacles, the Aces are often about finances, careers, money, inheritance, a windfall, an increment. So we'll see what she has written on the card: a windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others, a very successful project, and a happy change in your career. Now remember, I said that you feel as though you might be going somewhere or find advice or go through learnings, whether they are seminars or teachings, whether you are teaching them or someone is helping to teach you. It feels as though this Ace coming in is a very abundant prosperity for your life. Now this is a great way to start the year, because this is your birthday year, if you get what I mean. It's not the start of 2020, but it's the start of your zodiacal year, which is very important because this is your energy. So perfect card to start off with. It does bode well. Some of you may find that you come into more money. It may be an inheritance, or assistance. It could be a small windfall. It could be a job that you have been waiting on. It could be a promotion. It could be a gift from someone. I'm definitely seeing all the books in here, and I'm thinking that learning is just jumping into my mind. Some of you are going through a deep cathartic process of learning. Now this could be learning a new job, or learning a new skill, or learning more about yourself, or learning a greater aspect of life, of divinity, of connection, of soul, of something. But that card alone, I think, is very, very powerful for you guys. It seems to hold a lot of weight. I think it's really nice that it has come out first. I also see the candle down here. You guys could do some work with candles. There could be some energy that comes from them with you. So candle gazing, candle scrying, clearing, candle clearing. There's also something I need to say here. You can do candle, I'm not quite sure what you call it, but it's like candle ear wax work, and they burn candles over your ears. That can be a very good clearing and a process of learning as well. Let's see what the next card is. The Prince of Winter, and of course that's the Page of Swords. Winter is the, so I was going to say winter is winter, well that's a bit foolish, isn't it? So it means intellectual, determined, focused and impulsive. Although it's an air sign energy, it is quite often also it's sort of a fire sign energy as well, this impulsiveness and determination and quick movement. And you can see that little otter, he looks like an otter or a beaver or something, screaming into view on this piece of log with this wild pixie riding or fairy riding on his back. The message she has is seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. I quite like the words that Doreen Virtue uses for this deck. This was a deck that she devised that held positive only kind of affirmations on the cards, regardless of what the cards sometimes are interpreted as or represent. But this one here is definitely quick, it's quite decisive, it's quite productive, it's energetic. It can also very much be about communication and words coming your way. For some of you it can represent a person, sometimes an air sign person or a fire sign, who comes in and literally, you know, bowls you over with energy, ideas, like boom, boom, boom. And they could be potential romantic partners or a new business partner or an ideas person. But sometimes you see the speed he's coming in at, they don't stay. They do their quick job and then they're out and gone again. But while they're here, they can create this activity and awareness and bring in this intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive activity and awakening. So again, it's quite a good positive card. The next card that's come for you guys is another Prince. So this is another Page cup. It could be that for some of you, you have pages around you. These are the younger people in life. These could be your own children or siblings or friends or part of a group of a community that you are dealing with. They may be around you for this at this time, either with celebrations or instigating something that takes a change in your life. The Prince of Summer is a cups person quite often, and he can be indicative of this feeling of love and connection through the heart. So she has romantic, captivating, dramatic and flirtatious, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So I'm thinking with these two pages, or what she calls princes, there is some emotion that is sweeping in, and for some of you it could sweep you off your feet. There may be a romantic liaison coming in. If you're already in a committed relationship, sometimes it's not necessarily romance that comes in, but it can be someone that you could fall in love with, like in terms of their soul or their being or just their energy or their creativeness or their passion. And so it doesn't have to be romantic, but you might just really, really enjoy this person's company. And again, this could be very quick, it could be very fast, it could be very opportunistic. All of these three are tying in together here as if these princes are somehow adding to the energy of this Ace of Autumn. You know, this is all about this learning, this advice or assistance from others, a happy change in a career opportunity. So these could play a role in your career or finances or assistance or learning. What's this next one that's come out? Oh wow, number 17, the Star, another major arcana. It says, look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains. Boom. Sorry, but that's lovely. What did we talk about at the beginning? The mountains. I saw them everywhere. So the power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. And I'd written here, you know, what is it you guys are making a mountain out of? A molehill, or some of you are facing a mountain to climb, and who do you need to drop off and what needs to change? There is opportunity for newness in here. If some of you feel you have been with people who have had a negative influence or have stopped you or thwarted you or held you down, or whether some of you have been in relationships where there may have been a bit of abuse, this could be the perfect time to move on from them and find the freedom. Some of you may be finding new love partners after a period of a mountain that's been blocking you. This could be an energetic mountain that held you down, or, you know, gave a feeling of sludge, like slowness or heaviness or denseness. And then this Star with all this light, bright, white energy is coming in, bringing freedom. The biggest word I can think of is freedom. I'm finding freedom coming when you reach the top of this mountain, when you break the back of this mountain, when you understand that the mountain it's not real somehow. You just have to dig a bit deeper and look into a few different areas to understand that you have already broken the back of the mountain. You've put it there in essence, and you know how to get through it, and you know how to climb it and reach the top and crest it and find success. And all of these cards here, and even though there's only 4, they're all great, positive, successful cards. The Star embellishes every other energy, so it's like it's an ignition key or card. It ignites the energy into these 3 and makes them even more powerful. So beautiful cards to turn up for your reading. And, you know, we could pick some more. In fact, I'll pick another couple. We'll see what happens. But those ones I feel are very significant, very positive, and they are giving you a really deep message. So if you're in a place where you have felt thwarted or crushed or missing or lacking or unable to move because of the mountain of weight or something, you need to get out there and activate these energies that are around that could create this wonderful change, give you freedom. I keep saying freedom, and, you know, freedom from relationships, freedom from the self, freedom from doubt, freedom from lack. There's a lot of positivity in here. Oh, look, the Sun, another major arcana. And so now that we're traversing the space above us in the Sun and the Star, it makes me wonder if somehow the eclipses that were in early January may have had some impact for you. But the Sun is just as beautiful as the Star, and possibly even more so, because the Star sometimes talks about the need to balance things and to bring balance into situations that may have been out of balance. And we've seen that kind of with the message that came about the mountain. But the Sun, on the other hand, just has this opulence of positivity and growth and success. And it says plans that work out perfectly. amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. And I think too that's a really good message, gratitude for things. Every day be thankful for something and give gratitude, and the more you do that, the more you receive. That old saying, you reap what you sow, and so therefore sow gratitude and you will reap it. Look at these three. Boom, booyah, Aries, fantastic, a beautiful entrance to the doorway of your year ahead. Make the most of it, call on these energies, activate them. The sun can also be about fertility, conception, new ideas, new relationships, new love coming in, new partnerships, the partnerships of deep soul connections. It's really, really beautiful. This is a nice reading for you guys. I'm glad that you have clicked on the link and you've come in and seen the reading and become energized with it, and so you can take it forward for your birthday energies and start this year off for 2020 into 21 with some powerhouse stuff. A message there for sleep. Sometimes when you sleep you will receive answers. You might get downloads, you might get uploads. You need some sleep to activate some of the messages coming in, also to heal your physical body, and also to heal any draining that may have taken place for some of you who have been in stressful situations over the last period of time. So don't underestimate the power of sleep and how it can rebirth you and re-energize the body at both the physical, emotional, mental and spiritual. What else is in here for Aries? I think you're going to need some sleep because there's a lot going on here. There's a lot for you to contemplate, especially with this learning that came in through the Ace of Autumn. You know, all this learning and balance and creativity and options and newness. There's so much that you're taking on and that you are going through in terms of change. That's why sleep is going to be very rewarding. Some of you who may have had problems sleeping, insomnia and such like, you may find that sleep becomes easier for you. You may find that you get peaceful sleep as well. You may have been kept awake due to worry of some sort or ill health, and that could be resolving at this time. You may get a break in issues that have been keeping you awake. Peaceful, what a beautiful, oh, the Holy Spirit. That is beautiful. That's the dove, the white light energy in the background. That's the Holy Spirit. That is coming to you from a very, very high energy end that's giving you something, that's fueling your tanks, it's clearing a blockage, it's giving you reserves of energy. And I do think that for some of you it's coming through sleep or rest. What else is in here? Sign from above, guardian angel, another beautiful one. Yes, from above, and we've already had the above so much. The star and the sun are above, and they're signs, and you are going to be able to connect into them. Really nice. And one more. Oh, Mother Mary, Mother. So many different messages can be interpreted with the Mother card. For some of you, you may be becoming a mother. You may be reconnecting with your mother, or as a mother if you have had problems with your children, or if you have had problems within a family circle. The gift of Mother Mary is love, unconditional love, and blessings from the heart and to the heart, and in the guise of being supportive and nurturing. Some of you may have families, blended families that come together. Little ones may be born into your family. There may be an adoption taking place. There may be some healing take place for a little child, or also for a mother figure. Some of you will definitely have the opportunity to connect with a mother figure in your life where healing can take place. So there's that possibility as well. Some of you might receive messages from a departed mother, whether it's a grandmother or your own mum, and these could be connections of love and healing as well. Oh, beautiful. You guys are getting a very nice reading. I'll leave these here in the background. This deck is a brand new deck that's arrived for me from America, from a wonderful client and friend that I'm working with. And these are cards by Denise Jarvie, who is a light language worker. And she works with the light language cards, and her decks are truly beautiful. And that one has jumped out, and we will do it. It's called Soul Tree, but I think I will also continue shuffling the cards a little bit more, and then we will take a look. I will just ask for one more for Aries. This is for Aries for March, for their birthday, if you like, birthday reading. What else would be beneficial for Aries to hear, know and understand at this stage? What would you like them to focus on and meditate with? Oh. So we got one more out, it's shot over the back, and we will turn it over, and it's healing. So you can see by the vision, the vista in her cards, there is a lot of beautiful light that comes in. The cards are sort of imprinted with a light language code, so they can feel very intense when you really focus your energies onto them. This soul tree here is very connected to earth, very much about the grounding, could be about the mountains we were talking about. And this one here is a healing energy. And I've said there's a lot of healing that comes through from the Mother Mary, unconditional love and healing through the heart in particular. But I will get the book out for you, and I will read about the cards to give you the energy of them as well. And this one is to be illuminated by love and truth. Right now, healing is taking place to support your understanding of the gifts in your experiences. Weird or difficult circumstances can often be a fast-track path to your desires. Until we recognize subtle imbalances, the best way to clean up outdated beliefs is to have our buttons pushed. Buttons are created by continued attention to unbalanced thoughts, ideas, or beliefs. Every time we are reminded of or talk about a hurt, it pushes a button and reopens a wound that we are yet to heal. Wounds are created by mental, spiritual, or physical trauma. Poking at them will prolong the healing process. Leave them alone, so balance can be restored and wholeness can return. Inspired action for healing may include seeing a therapist, consulting a medical professional, or spending time in the ocean. Focusing on what you love is also healing. All is perfect in every moment, even if we can't see it at the time. And remember I said at the very beginning it felt as though this mountain and this molehill, that some of you needed to change or drop something off or let it go. Something will activate you and calm you or heal you. I said some of you could be attending seminars, learnings, or group events. So yeah, that comes back to the notes that I wrote in the very beginning as well. So the meditation for this card is called See Things as They Are, so healing can begin. So I'll read that again. See things as they are, so healing can begin. And this is the meditation. So she says to place a hand on the card. So you can perhaps place a hand on whatever device it is that you are viewing this from. Close your eyes, slow your breathing, and move into your inner world. Imagine breathing starlight into your heart and embracing all that you allow or resist. Slip into stillness with an open heart and mind. Feel the honesty of your inner being as you enter the space of now. Each moment of your life is filled with wonderment, challenge, joy, and sorrow. Allow all things to be as they are right now, and you will feel free to be who you are. Feel empowered by your truth and ask yourself these questions. Am I ready to release guilt, fear, judgment, and limitation? Am I ready to detach from what others think about me? If I don't, can I follow my soul's voice? Do I love myself enough to care about how I feel? Am I open-minded? Do I trust myself? Just let the answers come. There is nothing you need to do right now. Stay in this space that you created for at least a minute. When you feel ready, breathe starlight into your outside world. Come back, open your eyes, and realize every problem travels with its own solution. And some of her reflections and actions that you can utilize are writing down the answers to the questions from the meditation if you remember them. If you feel anything needs to be healed, ask your soul to help. If you feel you need more help, talk to a friend or therapist. Then there's another one, it's let go of any self-help material you no longer have use for. Give it to someone or donate it. If you need to heal in the future, the information and process you need will come to you. Don't hoard things out of fear, or only keep things because they give you joy. So if you guys have a whole lot of self-help materials or books that you've been hoarding, and we saw the books in that Ace of Wands or Ace of Pentacles, if they're not relevant anymore or if they're cluttering your mind, then let them go, give them away, because I think new learning is coming in for you. The next thing to do, an inspired reflection or action from this card, is spend 5 minutes every morning doing something you love. When you add this to your daily life, everything else will flow with joy. And then the journal work for this card is to write down or draw anything you need to forgive yourself for. Then add how your life would change if you forgave yourself. Do the healing so you can live your life and fulfill your purpose. It is time to set yourself free so you can move forward and inspire others to be free as well. So you are becoming more connected to nature. Trees are great holders of wisdom and knowledge. Next time you are near a tree, try asking it what it would like you to know, and listen with an open heart for an inspired response. The same life force that animates you also flows through trees. We are all in this together. Now imagine that trees are physical manifestations of angels. Their divine essence flows deep into trees, as angels are far-reaching in their ability to help, care, and create. Trees, like angels, see and feel without judgment, always emitting an eternal stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach higher and deeper into the light and soul of you. From this vantage point, you can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planted upon the earth for you to enjoy through your physical senses. And she does a meditation with each card, and also in a reflection and action and some journal work. So her meditation for this card is called Soul Navigation. And here's what she says. Here is a small ritual for finding your healing tree. Take the card with you as you enter your garden, a park or a forest that has a variety of trees. Stand quietly amongst the trees and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and bring your focus to your heart. Open your eyes and feel one tree calling you. Move toward it and place your back against the trunk. Imagine your soul connecting with the soul of the tree. Sit down and feel at peace. This tree doesn't want anything from you. It accepts you just as you are right now. As you move into your heart, you will feel the heart and joy of the tree. Imagine its roots reach to your underworld, where you will find a place filled with your animal guides. The trunk supports your middle world, the realm of physical manifestation and everyday life that maintains your ability to choose. The branches reach up to your above world and allow higher wisdom to drop into your mind. Embrace every part of your tree of life and enjoy how good it feels to retrieve the absolute fullness of you. As you sit with this tree, you both expand and become more. Stay here for as long as you like and give thanks to your tree when finished. And then some inspirations you can take from this tree, from this card, are plant a tree so that humans and trees can co-create for generations to come. Research Kabbalah and the Tree of Life is another way to experience your spiritual self. And find a tree in the distance and close your eyes and ask it to show you its aura. Sense any colours or feelings. Open your eyes and take note of what you see. If nothing comes, try it again later. Then for some journal work, for a project that you could uplift, for something, like a meditation for your birthday month or energy, is draw or write about the way trees assist you in creating and living your life. So that enables you to think deeper into the energy of the tree and perhaps how it has connected with you or how you are listening to the tree. So with that beautiful freeing up and healing energy, Aries, and connecting to your soul tree, I wish you all a wonderful, prosperous, healing month ahead for March. And may you find great peace and love in your own heart that moves out to everyone on your journey. You had a great reading. There's a lot of excellent information and promises within the reading. Thanks for subbing the channel and liking and also leaving your comments. It's wonderful to read them all and be part of the community. Remember to check your moon and rising signs as well. So guys, much love, happy birthday, happy March, namaste.